Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back. This is your light in darkness, and I'm back again with a beautiful, new, amazing divine soul connection reading for all of you today. Before starting with the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the beautiful, loving, positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms, and without wasting any of our time, let's begin with today's reading. This is a general collective timeless reading, may or may not resonate with you, so kindly use your intuition and discernment while deciphering the messages for yourself and over your current situation. For some, this is speaking of what's going on currently at present. For others, this is something you can expect to happen in the coming future in relationship with your soul connection. So first of all, what I'm seeing here is relating to a fact about the failures of your counterpart's plans they had made excluding your soul connection. It is being shown here that all of their plans they had or they made where they were not considering your soul connection at all got collapsed or divinely destroyed and demolished so that your counterpart wouldn't be left with any other choice but to choose you and your soul connection. I'd like to add a point here. For those this is not happening right now, this is what is coming through. This means that any and all the plans they had where they were not choosing this soul connection but something or someone else, be it out of neglect, immaturity, others' influence, or anything else which was not of a very advanced level, which means they were not using their full potential, their spiritual side. It's being shown here that they're just going to be made to reflect and then regret any and all decisions, choices, and actions they either took or are going to take, excluding you and your soul connection in their life. I'm seeing here that at present, for many, your soul counterpart had a revelation or realization by analyzing everything, by analyzing and reflecting over their past choices and decisions and their resulting outcomes. They have found out that it had been a pattern, it had been a repeating pattern where they continuously experienced losses and failures, especially when they overlooked you or your soul connection. They were able to draw a pattern with the events that took place in their life because they always failed whenever they chose something or someone else, overlooking you, your soul connection, and your truth. They could draw this pattern after much thinking and reflecting over their past choices and decisions. Okay? And this is what is leading them to make a decision, a conclusive and wise decision to choose you and your soul connection forever, and then committing to it. That is what I see is going on right now, or is going to happen after they find out that if they won't choose you, if they are going to continue to act mindlessly and thoughtlessly, they won't get anywhere, because all the choices, all the decisions they are going to make out of ego, pride, arrogance, or out of this habit of controlling and being in authority, they won't get away or they won't get anywhere with those kind of choices and decisions, because it's their life purpose, or we can say it's part of their life purpose to choose this connection and make changes in their life which are meant to bring healing, harmony and happiness in the lives of all involved. For some, I'm seeing that it's also a part of their life purpose to stand tall in front of their toxic karmic friends or family members and break these patterns where people involved impose their unrealistic expectations and they force others to live up to their expectations in order to make them feel comfortable and at ease in their life, which is not at all positive or healthy for all involved. Okay, this is which is going to challenge your soul counterpart, or is being a challenge right now for them to experience or face. I'm seeing here that whenever they are going to make this decision of choosing the soul connection, choosing you or your union as their priority in their life, people are going to come up to block them out or challenge them, creating unnecessary hindrances and problems for them to overcome or face while embarking on this journey or making those kind of conclusive, decisive decisions. I'm seeing this is what is happening right now for some, or for others, I can say that this is what is coming. This is something you can expect, or they can expect, or they'll have to face. Okay? But overall, this is something which is needed. This is something which you cannot avoid, as it's all part of your divine life plan. They'll have to face these people. They'll have to listen to taunts or snide comments coming from others, especially if they have toxic family members. For some, it's going to be a karmic marriage or karmic connection they already were in but left. For others, this is going to be their karmic family, which is going to pose as a big problem or obstacle for them to face or overcome on their return to you. Okay? But all in all, I see that they'll be forced, or after having a realization, they themselves willingly, by all of their heart, are going to choose this connection and your love over and above everything, because all of their plans are going to fail, because all of their existing connections are going to come to an end. Nothing is ever going to work out where they're going to choose something or someone else which is not based on true love. And if you two are true divine soul counterparts and it's kind of written in your destiny to be together or come back into union, then ultimately and eventually they'll be led back towards you, or you'll be led back towards them, and then there's going to be another new cycle for you to go through and learn your lessons from, or just simply live your life leading as an example for other people to learn from you. I hope it's becoming clear for all of you right now. Okay, so I'm seeing here that some of your soul counterparts have realized and have already made a conclusive, wise decision choosing you or your soul connection. They have made a decision after overcoming their fears of commitment or getting into marriages or things like that, because maybe in the past they experienced trauma or bitter endings which led them giving space to fears in their hearts or in their mind towards marriages or commitment. But I see that after overcoming those fears, or after working through those fears, those doubts, insecurities, dilemmas or apprehensions, they're going to make a leap of faith towards you or towards this soul connection of yours. But what I'm seeing here that I find to be very interesting, you are going to move on by that time from your soul counterpart as well as your soul connection. You are going to be living your life completely free, detached, and to some extent being indifferent towards your soul counterpart and this soul connection. You'll be living your life on your own terms. You might start something on your own. You might start your own business, or you might just, get engaged in helping and healing others. You might choose to be with your own family, or you might just choose to live your life to the fullest, helping and serving others, or helping others to find healing, joy, happiness in their existing family. That is what I see is going to happen. I'm not saying that a lot of you are going to get into marriage with someone else, because I cannot say that, as I'm seeing you and your soul counterpart are going to take a leap of faith, where at first you're going to move in a different direction away from your soul counterpart, but you'll still be moving towards your soul connection or towards fulfilling its ultimate purpose, while on the other hand, your soul counterpart is going to take a leap of faith towards you and towards your soul connection in order to commit to you, or in order to bring it into a solid 3D physical union, taking it to the next level of marriage, commitment, engagement, or just starting a family together. By overcoming and facing challenges their society, their communities, or their families are going to pose in front of them, or are going to present them with. Getting my point? I'm seeing here that maybe either one of you or both of you are going to have to face ridicule, judgments, gossip, slander, defamation, or things like that coming from other people for choosing yourself or this connection, because it just won't make sense to them as to why you're moving in this direction or why it's all needed, because anything and everything you are doing right now or are going to do is going to challenge their perspective or their ways of living and being, and which is what is going to pose as a blockage or challenge for either one of you or both of you, maybe not as a couple but individually in your life. This is what you might have to face. Okay? I felt like I forgot something. So this is what I see is going to happen here. Your soul counterpart, if not already, if not right now, then in the coming future, I see that they'll be making a very solid and conclusive decision about choosing their one and only true divine soul counterpart and committing to her. This is what is going to happen. They might start observing and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. They might start looking into details or sources of information about this soul connection. They might take guidance of some spiritual master, or they might actually take classes or healing sessions from someone who's going to be in authority or position to guide them, heal them, or direct them towards you or your soul connection. And that's going to be that's going to prove as a new beginning for both of you, where other people are going to get challenged from you, and you are going to start embarking on a new journey towards fulfilling your soul purpose or the purpose of your soul connection, which is why it's here. I'm just seeing that it's going to be a little tough for either one of you or both of you to face those challenges and those troubles coming from other people, especially people from your community or family, because they are going to be very, very bitter. They're going to act very, very stubborn or aggressive towards either one of you or both of you because of your choices and decisions, as it's not conventional for them, as it's not traditional according to their opinions or views. But in reality, in truth, your connection is what is setting a solid basis and solid foundation for healthy, harmonious connections, for marriages and families. Because so far what we've seen in marriages, in relationships, and within families is not based on true divine unconditional love, but most of these connections and relationships were created and are based off of codependency, lust, need, control, manipulation, deceit, and this strategy to progress in one's status quo or communities in order to show off, which is something that usually leads one towards destruction of all of their relationships, as relationships are not meant to fulfill only just your needs. They are meant to help each other grow. They are meant to help each other ascend, evolve, and realize our own selves and the purpose of our lives. So that's all you'll be teaching. That's all you're here to bring awareness over. That is what your purpose is, and that is something you'll be fulfilling, if not now, then shortly after some point of time. Okay, so that's all. The overall guidance is just that you continue to work on yourself, continue to work towards bringing healing and harmony in this connection if you so want to, because it's going to bring in wonderful results. If your connection can still be repaired, if you are still interested in working over this connection or healing this connection, then continue to do so. If for whatever reason you do not want to work on this connection, but you are more interested in just working towards the betterment of humanity or society, or just, working over your spiritual interests or any other abilities, that is what Divine is encouraging you to do and continue with. Okay, because that is something which is going to help you in dealing with these issues, these challenges that you are going to get presented with shortly after these changes take place, where you'll be moving or living on your own, and then your counterpart is going to go through some changes which are going to help them draw this pattern of receiving or attracting continuous failures for not choosing you and choosing something or someone else, which is then again going to lead them towards making a solid decision about choosing the soul connection for the highest good of all involved, for their own good, because until and unless they won't make these changes, nothing ever is going to work out for them or in their life. Okay, so I just summarized the whole reading for you in these short sentences. I hope that it all makes sense to you and you're now able to understand the whole message about this reading. So that's all. This was your beautiful, amazing reading, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me. If that's what happened, do let me know in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, do not hesitate to follow through with the link given in the description box below if your heart says so, if you'd like to contribute, donate, or just show your love for the beautiful, wonderful work we are doing here. That's all again. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.